My name's Rich, this is Renegade Rolls, and this is Tabletop Scotland, Day 3. Oh. I am chatting to Josh from Hive Games. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you feeling? Still alive?
Very well, very tired. Always a marathon, these events, but always a blast.
Tell me all about these beautiful things on the table. What is this?
This is Brother White. It's our flagship boxed game. It's a social card game about trying to justify why you as a monk have drawn such a ridiculous marginalia in the margins of such an important book, whilst all the other monks and players are trying to throw you under the bus for it. It is all genuine medieval marginalia. It's 15th, 16th century. Real monks 500 years ago doodled that marginalia. And that's why it's extra ridiculous, I think.
How has the convention been for you so far?
Fantastic. It's our second year at Tabletop Scotland. Bigger and better this year. Lovely crowd as always. I think my favourite event of the year, actually, of all the cons.
Oh, sharks. Oh, that's lovely. Hi, Freddie of Village on Stilts. Tell me what we've got here.
So this is the Bookmarked. It's an RPG where you use any book from your shelf as a spell book for your character in-game. The idea is that the game comes with these custom bookmarks that go into the book, and they have instructions on how you use the words from those pages and craft them into spells.
And it doesn't matter what book. You could use like sort of Baby's First Book of Words, or you could use like the Necronomicon?
Necronomicon,
yes.
Like Tchaikovsky, everything. Yeah, I mean, playtesting was a mad one because we really had to stress test what was possible in the game. We made like a cyborg out of my boiler manual. We did like a sort of rogue, edgy character from Dracula. Like everything was in that phase. It was really fun.
Does it help to keep the book that you've chosen on genre with the thing you make it, or can it be completely different?
It could be completely different. So the setting, the idea is that the book that you choose has survived the collapse of civilization, and your character has found it, and it's the only thing they have to remember the old world. Wow. So it is the style can be a random mishmash of stuff because you've got these people basing their values off of like any old random piece of literature from the previous days.
Or a boiler manual.
Or a boiler manual. You know, the boiler manual is like, well, I need to fix and protect and warm the world kind of thing. That's
kind of beautiful. I find morals in a boiler manual.
Yeah. And that's the weird thing is like, you know, you give someone like a random little creative prompt and it actually almost like sets the expectations low for it to be deep. So if you get a little bit of deep, it feels like a lot more special.
Yeah, that is wonderful. And how has the weekend been for you? And how's your wallet?
It's not too bad. Thankfully, I've been behind the stall for much of it, so the wallet hasn't been leased on stuff. But as I've been walking around, I've had a look on some of the things to buy. Definitely Neon Rot for one, and Anna Blackwell's games as well. I've definitely got my eye on. But it's been a great convention so far for our first time tabling. Yeah, really good. A lot of learning.
I'm here with Gary Harper of the Roleplay Haven. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you.
Yeah,
At last to track you down, very busy man.
Yes, it's been a very exciting event. We're up here in Tabletop Scotland promoting the Roleplay Haven at the moment, hoping to open a Glasgow branch. We've currently got an Edinburgh branch at the moment for tabletop games. Glasgow's next on our list. We've got a number of clubs all the way across the country already. But yeah, Scotland's next on the mark, hence why I'm in Tabletop, and there's been a lot of interest as well for that.
How's the convention been so far? You've been on your travels, you've been meeting lots of people. How's the vibes?
It's amazing, absolutely amazing. They're so friendly up here. I really enjoy coming up to Scotland. Any opportunity to mingle. And the show's really good.
Tell me an evening in the life of the Roleplay Haven. If someone comes along for the first time, what can they expect?
Well, a massive array of games. So we run games from Dungeons & Dragons, we run Free Legion, Modiphius games, Chaosium games. What we try and do is try and make everyone welcome. We promote fun, safe, charitable gaming. And what we mean by that as well on the charity side is all of our profits go back into the community. We empower our volunteers to run the clubs as they want to, following our constitution, which is the constitution of fun, safe gaming. So every time someone's at one of our clubs, they're rolling out those dice, they're raising money for charity. It's very, very passive, not aggressive where you've got the bucket and you're going, take my money, give me money, give me money. This is about just doing it in a fun way as well. And then that money also goes into helping set up new branches, hence why I'm up in Tabletop Scotland, trying to get a Glasgow branch set up as well to expand that further and hopefully giving people more opportunities to experience awesome role-playing games at their clubs.
Tell me about Young Dragons.
So yeah, Young Dragons is a new, very, very exciting project that we're involved with at the moment. So Young Dragons is working with neurodiverse children. We're using Dungeons and Dragons to tell a story with them, help them boost their confidence up. We're also using it as an educational method as well. We work with local schools, local authorities. In fact, it's grown so big that we actually set up a separate company, another community interest company, like the Roleplay Haven here, called Mythic Minds. Young Dragons is also working with last mile children as well, which are children who have been right on the edge of schools at the moment. Their attendance is not very good, so we'll try and help them, enrich them to stay longer in schools and do a bit of soft education for them and try and be that bridge to get them back into schooling. As well as unoccupied asylum seekers as well. Children who have arrived into the country with no parents, and that happens. It's like children as young as 14 arriving, they're claiming an asylum, but they need an education, and they don't need to be interrogated when they walk into the country. Working with therapists to help to tailor those games in for them, and that's what we're trying to achieve, is those tailored games to try and help the kids. How have you found the show? You know, as
wonderful.
People ask you as well.
No. Well,
so there you go. Please tell me, how do you find the show?
I've had an absolutely chaotic, wonderful time.
Yes.
It's been my first ever convention, and having the chance to just meet so many people, all like-minded folks.
Yes.
It turns out that the intersection of TTRPG nerds who also, like yourself, sort of sharing, let's say, a bit of politics to them as well, a bit of sort of social causes that they care about as well. I'm just finding these are my people. Everywhere I go, like, chat, I'm like, oh, cool, you like this? Oh, and like just agree on all of the big important stuff. Even if no one can agree on what the best dice is, people are...
There is no best dice.
Oh, no,
you
no.
just can never have enough dice. That's the thing.
There we go.
Yeah,
I spent a bit too much money over there.
Okay. Awesome.
But yeah, it's been an absolute blast. I'm so excited to come back here next year and just to keep on being here.
What games do you play?
I started playing Dungeons and Dragons in about 2019. I thought, this is great, round the table, gonna have a great time.
Yes.
Lockdown happened. I then tried to get as much going online as I could. Got a few groups going, and did a lot of my learning as a GM from there, starting that. And it's been in the last couple of years. I thought, okay, I love D&D, I love heroic fantasy, I love grand adventures and things. But then discovered a bit more in the hobby, especially as I started following more creators and things who are doing more interesting stuff, more different things.
Yes.
And from there, it's just grown to go, well, I could talk about D&D, and especially on this channel.
Yes.
It's obviously a big market, it's good to talk about. But there's 50 people covering the scandals, 50 people covering the, new releases and stuff. There's not nearly so many people talking about the mad, crazy indie TTRPGs. There is so much creativity, and the big thing, like you said about as well yourself, just diversity within the hobby, within the people, within the people putting things together, and also people around the table. That I aim with my channel to really celebrate that.
Yes.
And if we can do that, that is just a wonderful thing. Thank you so much for asking.
Thank you for allowing me to interview you. That's really good.
Yeah,
and if any of you are looking for a tabletop role-playing club in Edinburgh or across the UK, please have a look. And obviously we're looking for storytellers for Mythic Minds as well. So where do you put the link? You usually go link down below here. Yes, down here.
Yeah.
So awesome.
Yeah. If you start saying, like and subscribe, we all start feeling a bit awkward.
Like and subscribe. Do this. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I don't like that. That's horrible.
But do it anyway. Do it anyway. Support this guy.
Appreciate that so
no
much.
problem.
Oh,
Thank you.